We work for a better world with our logistics capability that enables us to give top quality service throughout the world. By ensuring the most effective use of the resources, we demonstrate our sensitivity to environmental problems in every stage of our operations. Our intermodal transportation solution is always notable for its precision and environmental friendliness. Our service process begins with notification of the orders to Ecole offices. Service type and vehicle planning is made in accordance with the specification of the goods and demands of the customer. After deciding the best suiting service type, Standard, Express, Super Express, or Speedy. Work order is being sent through our systems to our drivers. Transportation process begins after determination of the route regarding to the specified service type. We provide the highest service quality for different transportation and loading requirements from different industries. The accuracy of the delivery info is checked via PDA devices during the loading process. After the loading process is over, goods are delivered to Ecole warehouses. Emails are sent to our customers informing that the vehicle has been departed, by which the customers and employees can track the shipment. Possible problems are minimized by 24/7 tracking system from single control tower, while making it possible to track and trace the process real-time. The intermodal trip begins following the departure of the trucks from the warehouses. Ro-ro loading is realized at Istanbul, Izmir, Mersin ports. After the journey via sea, the trailers reach to Trieste port. Our intermodal solution combines railway, road, and sea transportation to prevent millions of kilograms of CO2 emission to be released, millions of liters of diesel to be consumed, and rescue hundreds of thousands of trees every month. With state-of-the-art technology and well-planned investments, we support the rational use of natural resources in the hope of a cleaner and more habitable future. This is because we believe in a better world.
The first railroad tracks were laid nearly 200 years ago in the United States. And since then, freight rail companies have made it our business to move everything from food to furniture to appliances across this nation. With new ideas and technologies, we're finding safer and more efficient ways to move goods from point A to point B. Take what we're doing in intermodal transportation. At intermodal terminals, single and double-stacked containers carrying consumer goods are transferred between different modes of transportation. For example, moving a container from a freight train to a truck so it can be delivered those last few miles to a warehouse or shopping mall. Intermodal transportation leverages the benefits of each mode, trains, trucks, and often cargo ships, to move products more efficiently, more cost-effectively, and in a more environmentally responsible manner.
But the future is multimodal, and we are proud to be a part of the evolution of the new European travel information ecosystem. This ecosystem will enable the seamless transport system by offering one-click search, booking, and ticketing across several transport modes. Multimodal travel enables a better and more efficient travel experience. One single ticket will let you travel seamlessly through every step of your journey. The days of stockpiling paper tickets will be gone. So whether it's a door-to-door business trip booked through your travel agent or you're traveling for leisure through Europe, transport provider systems will be talking to each other, and information will be open and accessible to all multimodal information and ticketing systems. Imagine having one single ticket and travel token for a trip that starts on the metro from your home in Amsterdam, via the train to Schiphol, by air to Madrid, and then by bus straight from the airport to Salamanca. Or imagine your flight being cancelled, and within seconds, a multimodal system provides you with different alternatives to reach your business or holiday destination on time. A number of initiatives such as Always Travelling, EU Rail, and IT2Rail have been launched to address technology-related issues to enable a multimodal transport system for passengers. And Shift2Rail is about to start. But is this enough to accomplish such an ambitious goal? The creation of an EU roadmap for targeted deployment of a multimodal passenger system would over time be extremely valuable for all stakeholders. The roadmap could identify key European multimodal passenger corridors, taking the existing TEN-T network as a reference. This would help bring together targeted public and private resources, align existing initiatives, and prioritize EU funding support where needed. As an example, analyzing multimodal passenger traffic flows, connectivity of existing transport infrastructure, and other criteria, we could identify a corridor connecting London, Brussels, Paris, and Madrid. In that corridor, the interoperability between systems of transport operators and distributors would need to be facilitated. And third, we would look at ensuring that transport operators in that corridor facilitate access to transport data in such a way that consumers are able to get multimodal information and corresponding ticketing services in travel retail outlets. A single EU roadmap for multimodal passenger travel will be a valuable instrument for policymakers and industry stakeholders to identify specific barriers in corridors. One could also monitor development in key areas and focus on information, systems, and infrastructure combined in each of the selected multimodal corridors for passengers. Multimodal travel brings important benefits for the transport system. It reduces carbon emissions and increases the efficiency of use in public transport. There are two true winners, the passengers and transport companies of Europe. Early adopters already look at multimodal travel as a priority, and the market is starting to implement prototypes. But where should we go next? Collaboration between different public and private stakeholders in the travel and transportation industry will enable the deployment of the seamless multimodal passenger transport system in Europe. Let's shape the future of multimodal travel.
When we use the term intermodal freight, we're talking about the seamless movement of goods from one mode of transportation to the other.
Intermodal is the most efficient means ever devised of getting goods from around the world to you, the American consumer.
So once the containers arrive here in the port, we utilize the railroads to deliver our goods all throughout the country.
But the goods stay secure in that one container, one box for the duration of the move.
All types of goods, from fruits and vegetables in refrigerated containers to dry goods, apparel, electronics, pharmaceuticals, the whole gambit of goods that are coming and going.
Rail provides an opportunity for us to move the goods off the port quicker and get them to market quicker.
The intermodal container is the key to swift, seamless movement.
An intermodal container is really a box without wheels. The advantage to a container is when it's put on the train, they can generally be double stacked, and so there's this multiplier effect of the train.
When we build a train, we look at destination. You want to build your train strategically so you can just cut the bottom of the train off, keep going, cut the bottom off, keep going.
Intermodal benefits everyone in the supply chain, from manufacturers to transporters to consumers.
In today's marketplace, driver capacity is a limitation across the transportation industry. So what intermodal brings is the opportunity to utilize less drivers to move more freight.
The domestic share of intermodal traffic has been rising in recent years because it's a cost-efficient way to move goods, which is often cheaper than using trucks alone. More and more freight that used to move around America by truck now moves by rail intermodal.
It's one of the most efficient forms of transport. A train can carry as much freight as 250 trucks. That's less congestion on the nation's interstates. That's cleaner air for everybody. Less trucks, less traffic, less fuel emissions.
And all this has been made possible by Freight Rail's ongoing investment in the most advanced intermodal network in the world. Tens of billions of dollars in new infrastructure and equipment.
What we have to do as we plan for the future is we have to move cargo in a smart manner, and intermodal rail connectivity is a key component of that movement.
Intermodal in the future is going to be a lot about automation and about technology.
All railroads are investing in infrastructure and enhanced technology. And I think that's only going to benefit the intermodal product that is available in the market, as well as benefit the end customers of transportation.
Intermodal, from ships to trains to trucks to you.